China, the gateway to East Asia, is a fascinating country with a rich tapestry of history and culture. An ancient civilization that gave the world Peking man, gunpowder, and noodles, China is a land of incredible diversity and charm. Visitors making their first trip to China usually stick to the larger cities. However, more experienced travelers often explore the lesser-known regions, despite the language barrier sometimes making travel more challenging. But fear not, independent travelers, for the rewards are plentiful. Here's a look at the best places to visit in China. Number 10. Kunming. Kunming is the economic, transportation, industrial, and cultural center of southwest China. It is linked by rail to all of China's major cities as well as to Vietnam. The mild climate makes it a great place to visit any time of the year. Thanks to the fine weather, flower growing is a major industry, and tourists can visit flower exhibits, auctions, and a huge botanical garden. In addition to its own charms, Kunming serves as a base from which to explore the vibrant ethnic minority cultures in the area. Number 9. Jiuzhaigou Valley. Jiuzhaigou Valley has been described as a fairyland due to its many waterfalls, snow-covered karst mountains, and 108 blue, turquoise, and green-colored lakes that are so crystal clear one can see the bottoms. It is also the habitat of giant pandas, though spotting them is rare due to the park's size and the number of tourists. Number 8. Hangzhou. Famed for its natural scenery, Hangzhou and its West Lake have been immortalized by countless poets and artists. In the 13th century, Marco Polo described the city as the most beautiful and magnificent in the world. Hangzhou's most famous site, West Lake, is a large lake separated by causeways and lined with ancient buildings and gardens designed for relaxation and spirituality. Visitors will find pagodas, temples, walking paths, and tea farms along its shores. Number 7. Yangshu. Yangshuo in South China was once a magnet for backpackers because of its cheap prices and laid-back atmosphere. But today it draws all sorts of travelers to enjoy its beautiful scenery and karst mountains. Yangshuo also makes a good base to take a day trip to Guilin for a leisurely cruise on the Li River. Many travelers choose to rent bicycles for the trip back, since the route is relatively flat and gives them the opportunity to view farmers toiling in their fields. Number 6. Lhasa. Lhasa is the most important city in Tibet and one of the highest elevated cities in the world at 11,500 feet. Despite its absorption into Greater China, Lhasa has retained much of its culture. It is home to the Potala Palace, the former residence of the Dalai Lama, constructed on the Red Hill more than 360 years ago. Another significant site is Norbulinka, built in 1755, which served as the Dalai Lama's summer palace before his exile. Number 5. Xian. Xian was once the start of the indispensable Silk Road that made commerce between many countries in Eurasia possible. It was also the imperial seat for no fewer than 11 dynasties before the unification of China. Its most famous attraction is the recently discovered Terracotta Army, the protectors of the tomb of the first emperor of China. Xian also boasts 14th-century city walls that are more than 8 miles long, adding to the city's historical allure. Number 4. Shanghai. Located on the East China Sea and at the mouth of the Yangtze River, Shanghai is the largest city in China. Its skyline is filled with skyscrapers, and it boasts shiny shopping malls, luxurious hotels, and prestigious art centers. Nights in Shanghai represent the Western view of Chinese cities, with bright neon signs, bustling streets, and numerous businesses. The Bund, Shanghai's colonial riverfront along the Huangpu River, is a popular place to stroll, showcasing architectural buildings that remain visible despite significant changes. Number 3. Great Wall of China. The Great Wall of China is an assemblage of smaller walls built by various dynasties over many years. These walls were erected for protection from invasions by northern tribes. The Great Wall itself measures approximately 5,500 miles in length, making it the longest man-made structure in the world. Although some sections lie in ruin or have disappeared altogether, there are several sections of the wall that visitors find interesting. Beideling is the most popular section, being the closest to Beijing and relatively easy to climb. Number 2. Hong Kong. Located off China's southeastern coast, Hong Kong is a glittering world-class commercial center where Chinese culture meets British colonial influence. This dynamic city is a blend of high-tech modernity and rich tradition, offering visitors a unique and vibrant experience. Number 1. Beijing. Beijing, the capital of China, is a city that beautifully blends ancient history with modernity. Home to 7 UNESCO World Heritage Sites, including the Forbidden City, the Temple of Heaven, and the Summer Palace, Beijing offers a deep dive into China's imperial past. The city's sprawling historical landmarks, such as Tiananmen Square and the iconic Great Wall sections nearby, provide a stark contrast to its bustling modern districts. Beijing is also the political, cultural, and educational heart of China, making it a must-visit for anyone seeking to understand the essence of this vast nation. From the bustling cities to the serene landscapes, China is a country of contrasts and wonders. Whether you're exploring the ancient streets of Xian or marveling at the modern skyline of Shanghai, every corner of China has a story to tell.